Hi. So, I was talking to my aunt, and my aunt was born in 1944. And a lot of people ask, like, what do Puerto Rico do? Like, what does Puerto Rico do for the U.S., right? So, there's a lot of things that people don't know. We provide resources. When America first took possession of us, we went from being Spain's bitch to America's bitch. They took over lands, sugarcane factories. They did a whole bunch of deals that screwed over our island. One of them deals being that the island of Puerto Rico has to purchase their food and everything from the U.S. We cannot go to Mexico. We cannot go to Venezuela. We cannot go to any other country and purchase food for us from them. We have to buy it from the U.S. at a higher price, like 40-50% increase. That being said, the Puerto Rican living in the island pays a 15% food tax, whereas in America, we don't pay food tax. So, how much does that give the U.S.? That gives the U.S. $123 billion a year that we give them by paying the 15% rate food tax. Everything that comes into the island, we automatically get taxed on. Cars, clothes, everything. So everything is already more expensive over there than it is here because we have to go through America. Then we have the tax situation where people don't have to pay taxes, and that's why everybody's going over there to buy homes and live lavishly because they don't have to pay the taxes. Another thing is, back then, they were coming up with the birth control pill. Guess who they tested that on? On American women. On Puerto Rican women. And Puerto Rican women started getting cancer, diseases. They started having kids with all types of diseases and deformities. Nothing was done about that. We cannot show our own flag. We were being put in jail for showing our flag. That's why we're so proud of our flag. Then in the 2000s, they go to Vieques and they just start practicing with bombs and all that and ruined our beautiful beaches. And then that's rewind. There were soldiers and everything back in the 50s raping and killing children and women, and no one cared because they viewed us as animals. Puerto Rico cannot vote for president because we're not a state. The reason they don't want to make us a state is because then we're not going to pay the food taxes, which gives the United States government $123 billion a year. Not only that, but then Puerto Ricans are mostly Democratic, so we will be the swing state. We will be the deciding state, if we were to become a state, of who becomes president. And they don't want that. Let me see. What else have they done to Puerto Ricans? They used us back in the 40s. That's when we migrated to New York and to the United States, mainly because they needed workers. So we were paid nothing to work in the fields and whatever the case may be. And pretty much Puerto Rico is like America's lover, where they give us just enough to hang on, but we don't get the full benefits of a wife or of a state. Meanwhile, we're giving the American government all that money for everything that we pay. And then people have the nerve to say that Puerto Ricans are lazy or whatever, but we're not. It's just that the United States have taken so much from us that some people's mentality is, since you've taken from us, we're gonna take from you. So before you go criticizing Puerto Rico, learn your history. Those are a few little facts. Ta-ta.